Hey y'all, it's me again. This is part two. Okay, I have drilled my holes in my first bucket, in my Craftsman container. It's two and a half gallons. And I found some plastic. What is it this called actually? In the house. I'm building, of course, a worm farm bucket. This is called plastic canvas. I purchased this plastic canvas for my jars. I make sprouting jars, and they come in a package of I think six, if I'm not mistaken. Come in different colors as well from any craft store. So I used some of those I found in the house, and I cut them to one of them in half to this size as a screen for my worms. And I found some jute fabric in the house. Yes, this place is full of all kinds of things. It's kind of clean here, surprisingly. They're about the same size, because I'm going to use that as the base for the bedding for my worms so that they don't try to relocate themselves to somebody else's house or in my house, because this is going in my kitchen. So I cut two of them because I intend to make another layer of this, make this stack three high. So this was the original container's top. I believe I may put some holes in it once I prepare holes in the other container. I need to go get it from downstairs. So, and me and my trusty Craftsman drill, Milwaukee drill, I drew holes in the top, and hopefully I put enough. I put some on the side and over here. A little rough looking, but it's all right. One thing I did with the drill, because I mentioned earlier, with these girly hands, sometimes drills are heavier than we like them, and I do have a lighter weight drill. I drilled a hole, and if I couldn't pull it out, I did the reverse, and it reversed itself out. So here are some on the side so that my worm people can, my worm fam can breathe. They like it too. These holes were there, this one here, and this one here. This one I drilled. And here's the bottom. I finished the bottom, that many holes, yeah. And so I'm going to pray that I have enough. Now the way these were built, there's a handle for the top, the lid, and that keeps it from falling inside. Some of the 5-gallon, the bigger containers, they fall inside, they stick when you bring them out, so that could be troublesome. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this plastic canvas. I cut it to size, and I'm going to put this inside here, all right? And then I'm going to put the jute on top once I fill this with my bedding. Now I have some leaves and things I want to use as my bedding, so I'm going to go outside and get them. And since where I am, it rained, crazy rain. I'm sure they're broke down, they're soft. So my newsy neighbor will probably wonder why this woman's out here in March getting wet leaves from the side of her house. And she may be happy because she always bugs me about the leaves, and I don't know why she doesn't leave me alone. In any event, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to get my leaves. I'm going to use that as my bedding for my worms fam. I don't have my worms yet. I have bought worms before from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm in the past, and they were awesome. However, I saw some worms out back on the side of my gate. I think I'm going to bring some of those in when I pick up some of the leaves, and I'm going to put those in there as well to get them started. You should first prepare your bedding, prepare your home for your worm fam, and then buy the worms. And they didn't take a long time to be delivered, now that I remember. But I'd like to get the setup together. And in part 3, I'm going to show you what it looks like set up and where I'm putting it in my kitchen, because I can use it as, like, it's a composter in there, and the colors are the same. Now, I don't know if anyone cares about that, but I am a girl. And we do girly things, most of us. So yes, I'm standing on girl power. Those who want to be mannish, you can do what you like, and this isn't a hit. It's just that, feminine power is all that on a bag of chips, or a bag of 2 bags of chips, if you're me. Okay, this is part 2, and I'm going to go and get my bedding and some of the newspapers that I had saved, and some of those old requests for money that I saved. I'm gonna rip that up. I ripped them up and I put them in there. Maybe they'll go poof away and the worms will eat away the requests for money as well. So give me a few and I will come back with part 3. Okay? Later.